Today we're going to swap out the OEM yellow or amber turn signals with the Indian smoked or clear amber turn signals, which are these here. I'll show you the process. It's pretty simple. The first thing we'll need to do, I'm going to rotate the handlebars here, is we've got to take this nut and bolt out. And if you notice, there's going to be a 10 millimeter nut on the back, right there. So you'll have to use a wrench, and then I'll use a socket and just drill that out. And I've already loosened it up, so we'll go ahead and pull that out. So now that portion is gone. This is just rubber, so you can actually just pull that right out. See, it stretches, just rubber here. And then to remove this portion, which I've begun, you are going to, let's see here. That's a 5 millimeter, let me see if I get in the sun. That's a 5 millimeter hex key. So 5 millimeter hex key to remove that. Let me go ahead and begin that process. There we go. So that's the old OEM. We'll set that aside. The new one, I've already plugged in because I wasn't sure. I got the kit, so I wasn't sure which was going to be the front and the back because you really couldn't see inside that very well. So it goes on the opposite way we came in. So I already checked it to make sure it does work. So put that gently there. And then that we'll be using our 5 millimeter to screw back onto the bottom. And let me finish that real quick. Perfect. And if you see, there's a channel for it to go into. There is a little nipple on the inside of the connection, so it lines up proper. You don't have to worry about that. And then we just reconnect it. Just like that. Then I'll put my screw back in, and the first turn signal is done. Do the same for both sides. And that's that. Pretty easy. That takes just a few minutes. So replace those. Hopefully the back will be easy, but I think you've got to take off a few more things for that. All right, so this one, obviously we've got the bracket to take off, which is pretty simple. It is 6 millimeter hex key. All right, so we need to remove that portion, and let's follow this all the way back. So it goes underneath the seat. Let's pop that out. All right. And trying to find where that connection ends up. Down, oh, there it is. Down here. Pretty sure that's going to be it. I'll have to double check, but I think that's where we're going to trace those wires to. Let me get back to it. So here we go. So we just need to disconnect that, and you can, oh shit. You can see where you need to apply pressure to do the release. I'm going to do that, and then pull this part off. Pretty easy. Now it's just going to be, let me see here. Yep, 5 millimeter. And then, there we go. So just, nice. Out. So I wasn't expecting this, but it turns out we have two separate left and right on this. If you look, this is the one we're going to be installing because it matches the same plug. So it's this plug here, and that matches for the side on the red. But if you notice, we have this plug here. Let's see if I can get a better angle on that. That one It's not the same, but it's in the bike, so that goes on the other side. And there's also another connector right here. So I need to find that too, make sure that I connect everything back properly. But anyways, so I know this side is going to be easy, the other side is going to be a little more difficult. Here, there's a little black nipple in the screw, and there's a tab on the cable entry area that gives a orientation on the mounting for this. And that has to line up, as you can see, to the inside of this. And of course, right there, and you've got the tracks to keep the cable from moving around in there. So just gonna slide all that in and put it back on. So it's right back on, the nipple's lined up, everything's connected through there, through the bracket, and then that's where that connects through here, and we make the connection, as you can see, right there. Okay, so here's the reason why I was so dumb. On the left-hand side of the bike, we have a different connector because this cable, as you see, that's the cable that plugs in for power, and then we have that part, which I was wondering where that went, that actually goes to your license plate light. So as you can see right there, no problem, easy to get to. This is an easy one too. So this will be done shortly. So I wanted to take a quick shot of this before I mount it up, but that's how it lines up. You can't mess it up. It's got a little nipple over there on the side. It's got a cutout, so that's easy to do. Runs through the track, and then the cable goes on both sides of this positioner, with your part that goes right in front of the fender there, and then your brake light connection here, which connects to this. And it's pretty simple.